Okay, so second video of this. Now, since we just talked about markups and commission, now we are going to talk about sales, discount, deductions, and withholdings. So when we talk about these things, what that tells us is that we are going to subtract from the original amount. So in this case, we want to not add, but we want to subtract from what the original amount is. So in this case, we're still going to talk about our iPhone. So we'll still use that as our example. So with our iPhone that we want to purchase, it's still costing us $800 to buy it. And again, if it's $800 to buy it, if we were to buy it just for the $800, we would be paying 100% of the price. But we were lucky. When we went into the store, they said, we're having a sale. And that sale is going to be 20% off of the price. So what that means is, when we go to the register, what we are paying, or our new amount, if we bought it outright, 100%, but they're having a sale today, so we get 20% off, which means we are paying for 80% of the original price. So we're paying for 80% of the original is what that indicates. So if we take a look at this, if we wanted to know just how much the sale was, we could set up our proportion. So if we want to know what is the sale amount, so what is the amount of your discount? So if we want to know just the amount of the discount, not the new price, but just the amount of the discount, we are going to use our proportion, our percent over 100. And in this case, it's the amount that we want to subtract over the original number. Sorry, I have to kind of squeeze that in there. So if we take a look and we do our work for this one, and we look at the information that we've been given, the amount that we want to subtract is the same thing as our discount. And we don't know what that discount is. These are our prices, these are our percentages. We don't know what that is, so we're going to give that a variable. The original number is the original cost of our phone. Our phone is $800. We want to know if it's 20% off, we want to know how much that's going to be. And this is going to be out of 100. So you could use your cross products, or we have 100 times 8. We have 20 times 8. So in this case, X is going to equal 8 times 2 is 16. Add your 0. So what that tells us is our discount is $160. So that's not how much we're paying, that's how much you can take off of your original price for $800. So the discount is what we can subtract from the original price. Now, if we wanted to find out what the new price is, we would kind of do like we did with the other one. Get a different color here. So we would, if we wanted to know what is the new cost, so what is the new price of the iPhone? So if we want to know what the new price of the iPhone is, when we do this, we want our new number over the original number and this time it equals, the original number is always 100%, right? Our new number though is what we would pay minus the discount. So in this case, it's 100 minus whatever your percentage is. That's what you're going to use. And again, there are a ton of other ways to do this. I'm just trying to keep it all consistent with the proportions that we've been doing. So now let's fill in our information. So the new number, that's what we're looking for, our new price. We don't know what the new price is, so we give it our variable. The original amount we know is $800. It's the original cost of the phone. Equals 100 minus the percent discount. The percent discount is 20. And that's always over 100. So now this gives us X over 800 is equal to 100 minus 20 is the 80% over 100. So this times this, or I'm sorry, this times 8 gives us 800. So if we multiply this by 8, we end up getting X equals 8 times 8 is 64, and we add the 0. So $640 is the new price with discount. And again, that would make sense because if we take the $800 that the phone cost and we subtract the $160 discount, we end up, sorry, I didn't realize you couldn't see that. Here's my work here. We end up getting $640 for the new price of the phone with the discount. So I'm going to leave this here for you to copy, but if you don't get all this down, a copy of these will be posted as well. So I'll give you a minute to kind of do that before I end the video.